This is the Coffee Bush Kid, and I'm still in Central Vic. And unfortunately, due to COVID, we were actually supposed to be in England. And in fact, we would have been going to Detectival this weekend. And in amongst all that, I would like to make a shout out, or have a shout out, to Sid Perry from England's History. If you haven't seen Sid's channel, go and have a look at it. It's bloody good. And he is a top bloke. He was going to take us out detecting. Both my wife and I were really hoping that I would have found a emerald coin with him. But as it was, it's not to be. But I've brought you out here also to the Garfield water wheel. We'll have a bit more of a look around it. These are the buttresses that are left of the water wheel. Now the wheel was 72 foot in diameter, about 22 metres, and massive foundations that are left. And this is a nice little metaphor for the detecting community, because I'd also like to have a shout out to two channels that have been really, really good to us. And one's a bit overdue, and that's the Groene boys. They're in Florida, John and Bob, with their occasionally cousin Jojo, and they do old house lots and parks and so forth, and they find some amazing stuff when they go detecting. And so if you haven't seen them, you should go and check them out. The links will be below for everyone. And the other channel person that I would like to have a shout out to, and that is Island Treasure Hunter, Toya. She surprisingly gave me out a shout out last week on her thing. Totally took me by surprise. But they are like the buttresses of this water wheel. Strong community sense that we get with the detecting community, and it's just really nice and gives you a great feeling, and makes you feel that you're really proud to be involved in this hobby. It's a great thing. So there's some channels that you should all check out. As I said, the links will be below. And now we'll leave the Garfield wheel behind and carry on with the normal detecting. Thanks for watching. You might be able to see down there, I've actually had a coil reduction. Just popped in this afternoon, or just before lunch I got that. And so I'm out on this trashy site again. I've actually upped my discrimination to 17 just to get rid of a few more signals. But in amongst it all, I'm going to be picky in amongst all this stuff. But there we have it. I have cleaned it up already. But that is a 1947 George the 6th sixpence. So it's a silver. It doesn't look very silver, but it's a silver nonetheless. So it was just the other day there that I got 4 pennies, oops, and a florin. So here's another silver for me. The decided that I'd go with the 6-inch coil just to get in amongst all this stuff. So if we just, you can see all the bits and pieces that I'm in around. It's not that loud. You go waving over bloody tin, and well, look at that. There's over tin there, and it's not picking it up really. So I'm really pleased with this. Very nice little coil just to go poking around with. And if you take your time, it can be really good. I dropped the iron bias down to 1 as well. So discrimination of 17, iron bias of 1, and yeah, I've managed to come up with that. So we'll see what else the afternoon brings. How cool is this? Just there was where I got the sixpence. Over there I got like a chain that you'd say was off a watch, and then lo and behold I got me a signal here, and well, if that's not the watch, how cool's that? Now looks like the innards might be missing. Oh no, there's rusty bits in there. So potentially the innards are in there. So I won't bother trying to open it just at the moment. But that is a pocket watch. How bloody cool! Just poking around with my new 6-inch coil, with a little bit of changing to the settings and so forth with the discrimination. And you know, here's what I found it in amongst. So normally any detector would go off its face with that, but no, we got this. Potentially big chunk of silver. Gotta be bloody happy with that. That's awesome. Just over there was where I got 2 pennies the other day, and I'm just working my way back. You do sort of go over past glories, I reckon. Anyway, you know, lots of signals around, but and what have we got there? That wouldn't surprise me if that was a threepence. And it is. I can see the wheat on it now. So getting a lot of George the 6th. Yeah, that's not bad going. So it's 2 silvers already today, which is nice. We'll see what else we can find. And here we go again. Just over there was where I got my threepence. Just down here is where I got some pennies. And now, just taking my time. See the close movement you can do with that? Bloody beautiful. And, oh, what's that we've got there? Now these have been through fire. That's another George the 6th. So they're all crusty bloody pennies, and that looks like it's about 40, I think that's 43, 1943. So, but you know, to find coins where there is just so much trash, I'm just finding that you've just got to take your time. You can't cover as much ground, but then if you're taking your time, you sort of don't really need to or want to. And yeah, just swing it slow. You get signals, they vanish, they come. If it's something decent, you'll get a bloody good signal. If you're a bit hesitant and you wonder, do a bit of ground truthing. Dig it. But, you know, that wasn't that far down. I haven't got my sensitivity set very high. It's only on 19. So, you know, I don't need a great deal of ground penetration here because it's just, all the targets aren't that deep. It's just been dumped on the topsoil and that's it. Anyway, enough chatting. We'll keep looking for more. this will probably be the last one for the night, but so I was just heading back, you know, as you do, cherry picking signals, and oh yeah, look, we'll take that one. We'll take that. She's a bit bloody crusty. There we go. George again. They've all been George the 6th, bar 1. There we go, 1938. There was one that was it 1936, something like that, George the 5th. So, yep, that's pretty cool. Another penny. Look at where I am. You know, oh look, there's some beautiful aluminium, and there'll be more of those bloody insulin bottles everywhere, and little Beck's caps, just like that one that's there. It doesn't give too much signal, which is good. So I think I'm going to have to check that one as well. Nice 21, 22. In fact, we may as well, while we're here, just gently have it. Oh no, there it was. See, this is the other thing. There's the tops of medicine bloody bottles. They're all in amongst all here too. Anyway, as this will be the last one, we may as well do the proper sign off. And it's good to keep in mind that it's good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished, even in a trash pile, and we'll catch you next time. Had you fooled? Thought it was the last one, but you should always check your holes. So, where are we? That was our Beck's bottle top, but there was that signal, which with a little coil ends up being, where are we? Something like that. So it's another George. Thank you very much. And this one, what's that, 40? I can't see, I haven't got my good specs on. 41, 43, any advances? Sort of 42. I can't see. I'll have to put my glasses on, but actually I'm not going to spend the time doing it. We'll see what it is. You guys can see. 1940. There you go. 39 and the 40 side by side. Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits on that one. Now, actually I was nearly on glass then. Even that sounds nice. Little foot excavation. Oh no. That'll be one for my friend Andrea for her sculptures. That's a big piece of copper twisty stuff. So I'll take that home for her. Still sounds good. Glass and crap and stuff. Oh, there we go. That. So this is what we're dealing with all the time. You get a bottle in like that. You need good sturdy footwear out here too. Keep that in mind for yourselves. Yeah. We'll call it quits on that one. So another 1940 penny for you. All the things apply. Yeah, good to fill in some of your day detecting, good to fill in all your holes when you finish. We'll catch you next time.